are you? Happy Sunday. I hope you all are well. Welcome in to the Replay Warriors and to those who are coming in. Just give me one moment. I did not preload this live, so I'm pulling up the live right now on the computer. Obviously, I have you guys right here on my camera. So anyway, I hope you all are well. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much for popping in here. I'm probably going to say that like 5 or 6 more times as people file in. Just giving you some fair warning there. Hello, Heather. How are you? I hope you are well. I like to say hi to the guests. So come on in. Let me pull up the live stream. Come on. Come on. You can do it, Juan. You can do it. Okay, here we go. Let me make sure the volume is turned off. Nothing worse than having a bunch of noise while we log in, right? Okay. Hi, welcome in. I have a fresh cup of coffee, Dunkin' Donuts hazelnut coffee with caramel macchiato creamer. So good. Delish. Come on in, guys. It's a lot darker, a lot sooner, right? Like with the clocks changing. I looked outside, I'm like, it's not even 6 p.m. yet, and it is pitch dark outside. It looks like it's probably 10 o'clock at night. Hello, Brenda. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in, everybody. Let me just get my situation situated here. Yeah, okay, I think I'm good here. So to start off, I guess I would like to talk about Knit November. So I am partnering up with the American Cancer Society. I've posted it everywhere, day 1. Day 2 has yet to roll out because I have yet to record it. I'm going to do that right after this live. But I want to talk to you guys about that because, as I mentioned before, it hits close to home for me as well as many of you probably. I'm just assuming. We all know someone who, is fighting the good fight, who has fought the good fight, and how awesome would it be to just raise awareness and, fundraise for the month of November. So I have a link in my Facebook group for those of you guys who are interested in sponsoring me for the month of November. Also, just watching the videos is a great way to support. So every day I'm going to post little reels of me working on my knitting for the month of November. In addition to everything else, I know many, many crocheters watch me, not knitters per se, but if you could support by watching those 2-minute reels, that would be absolutely amazing. For me, I mean, I've shared this before, but my aunt and my grandmother lost their battle with cancer, and my grandmother had brain cancer and my aunt had colon cancer. So, it hits close to home. And so whenever I can, I really like to support the cause. So I thought they have this knit for November, and this is where I'm at with it. I'm going to have to work on it a little further. I did a few extra rounds here, but I'm almost at the point where I need to start decreasing. And then I'll do my brim later. So I'm working with this yarn right here, Loops and Threads. Very, very nice. This is Charisma. Super, super nice. Anyway, it's a bulky 5, and they do suggest a 9mm crochet hook for the crocheters, myself included. So yeah. Hello, hello. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for participating in the chat. Thank you for hanging out with us. So, as you may or may not notice, I have some boxes behind me. So behind me are literally all of the boxes that I've collected for yarn for the month of October. So I don't know if you can see all of them. You can only see these. There's another box underneath this box right here. So all of these boxes are the same weight. These are all 8-pound boxes. So 8, 16, 24, 32. And then the box on the bottom is 13 pounds. Okay, so 32 plus 13, 32 and 13 is 45. And then I have a 10-pound bag of yarn that I wanted to talk to you guys about because it's been sitting in the other room and I need to get rid of it. Here's the thing. This entire bag of yarn is all the same thing. It's all the same thing, okay? Listen, I can't make this up if I tried. So, yeah, we'll get into that. It's all different colors, but it's all the same yarn. Can anyone guess what yarn is in this bag? Very curious. How many of you guys have any idea, like, what is in this bag? I wonder if I could put it out there, like, if you guess the yarn that's in the bag, it's yours. No, let's not do that. Oh, let's not do that, right? So let's see. Red Heart Pink, purple, loops and threads, 10 pounds of goodness. Well, yes, definitely that. That's a winter chicken dinner if I ever heard one myself. Puzzle, not puzzle. Nope. Bernat blanket. Nope. That's okay. I'm going to show you the yarn. Someone had already guessed it, but I'm going to put it behind us. It's going to be part of this back here. Lion Brand Homespun. This entire bag is homespun yarn. Crinkle alert. So I was going to give it a moment for more people to come in, but that's okay. We have enough people here. Let's see. So again, this is not even all of it. I have another bag just like that, but I'm actually going to keep it for me. I'm going to try to work with it. But this is the other half of my stash. All homespun. So for those of you guys who don't know what homespun yarn is, let me fill you in. Homespun, Lion Brand. It's this yarn right here. All the wonderful yarny goodness. And do you see how fuzzy it is? It's fuzzy, fuzzy. Fuzzy, fuzzy. We love that, right? So all the different colorways, and some of these skeins, I mean, have seen better days for sure. We've got some really nice colors, some not so nice colors, and then some of the skeins are more, they're not homespun, but it's boucle. So I stand corrected. There are a few like this. We have some boucle there. I love that you guys like this. It's so good. Thank you so much. At least, oh, this is a nice colorway. See, this colorway here, it's taped closed, but look at that. Really nice colorway there. Super nice. It feels nice. They suggest, is it a 7? Or, let me see. They suggest a 6.5 US letter K crochet hook. So, big stitches, big hooks. Love that. Now, I wonder, what would this look like if we ran one strand of 4-weight yarn with homespun? Has anyone ever tried that? Running 2 yarns together, like homespun with a medium 4-weight yarn with, like, I don't know, a 9mm hook? Has anyone tried that? Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy. Oh, that's so, so nice. I love it. So what's the story behind this yarn? So it's just an accumulation of yarn from stash in addition to what has been sent to me in the months past. One time I was sent, I want to say, almost 30 pounds of homespun yarn on top of everything that I had already had. And so I was trying to go through it, and I just couldn't keep up with all of it. So I said to myself, well, let me take what I have, split it in half, keep half, and give half. So this is half. I literally have 20 pounds of homespun left, 10 for you, 10 for me. And there's just all sorts of different colorways. Is that the same? No, it's a different colorway. Wildfire is the name of that one. Wildfire. And we have homespun mixed with boucle. I think this came out of here. So if you're interested, by the way, this is the live stream where we're going for the boxes because it's the first live after October. So you are in the right place if you're interested. I did put it out there, guys, that I was going to do a live. I was going to talk about this. If you're interested in these boxes, these are the share boxes for October. This is the live stream where you're going to have to put the comment. I'm pulling comments from this live. So, whole bunch of stuff. We have some lighter colorways here. Super nice. This bag is going to have a separate code. All right. Then we have some red. Gorgeous, gorgeous red. And then earth tones, earth browns, earth tones, all the things. Very nice. Anyway, 10 pounds worth in this bag here. Lots of different homespun yarns and things. Sorry, crinkle alert. Let's see here. I may have to, actually, you know what? I'm just going to tape this. I'm going to tape all the way around, get it nice and tight, and hopefully, yeah. It's probably going to require shipping dimensions for a box because it's bigger than 16 inches, but that's okay. So all of this is homespun yarn. And if you're interested in the homespun yarn, I would imagine not too many people will be going for this because it's not everyone's cup of tea. So if you want to increase your chances on actually winning this, as opposed to those, which you've seen the yarn all month of October, so you kind of know what's going on over there. But for these, or for this bag, the keyword is going to be homespun. You know, so as usual, keyword name, tell me what you would make. Like if you had this homespun, what would you make? It could be anything. Just, yeah, that's going to be the thing for this. All right. I would imagine not many people will go for this. So it'll increase your chances because less people will go for this. And then these boxes are already sealed. I kind of wanted to show you this. Hello, everybody coming in. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. So I'll tilt this down so you can see the bottom box is actually larger than these boxes here. Well, it's not larger by much, but it is a larger box. And that box down there is 13 pounds, 12 or 13 pounds. I think it's 13 pounds. I'm not sure. But anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes. All right. And they're packed to the max. And all yarn is good yarn. So every box has some really, really good yarn. And then there's a few boxes in there that have yarn that we don't really work with. For instance, you know that yarn with all the loops and you knit with your hands? So one box has like all of that. I mean, if you go back to the Sunday Lives and you see the showcases where I'm showing you the yarn, you kind of know what's in these boxes. Okay. So let me see. So the clocks actually have changed, Mrs. Reptile. I came on just a few minutes early because I didn't pre-plan the live. So I have my live streams all logged except for this one. I forgot to do it. So I figured, let me come on a little earlier so that way it gives everybody time to come in. No big deal. I'm going to stay on the same amount of time. I just wanted to come on a little earlier. So my apologies to those of you guys who were not expecting me to come on a little earlier. I will recap all of this so you're not missing out on a single thing. All right. So any comments for the yarn will have to come at the replay. Okay. So no big deal. No one lost out on anything. Okay. So good. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for making it. Huge hello to all the folks in the bushes. There's lots of people that watch from afar. They don't really comment, but they watch. So thank you all for being here and, you know, just watching. I appreciate it. So, so nice. Someone is doing fireworks on my block, and it is so loud. It's like, it sounds like it's 2 houses away. I don't know what's going on. Very, very nice. Okay. So, yes. How is everybody? How is everyone? Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't Fuzzy Wuzzy. Hi, Cecilia. Welcome in. Hello, Susan R. Welcome in. I know some of you guys don't really like me calling out all the folks, but I like doing it. I mentioned this before. Please don't find that as an annoyance. I just really like greeting people. I like you knowing that I see you, you know? I may not be able to say hi to everybody, but just know I'm watching and I do see you. Okay. Hi, Michelle. Welcome in. Crocheting in the bushes tonight. I love that for you guys. Go tell your friends to come on and watch. Yes, they're doing fireworks. Yes, fireworks. It's insane. I'm kind of low-key mad. I'm like, do I just wait until the fireworks are over or what? You were waiting on some other live and then noticed that in 7 days. So let me see. If anyone, not anyone, let me see. I don't know if the chat is open in that other live stream, but if someone could jump over there really quick, just to remind everyone that we're over here. I used the same thumbnail. Fireworks. Can you guys hear that? Like, it just went off like 2 seconds ago. Hi, Colette. Welcome in. Hi, Christine. Hello, Jill. And we have another Susan R. Hello, hello. Okay, good. You guys can't hear it? Fine. We're not even going to discuss it. If you see me jump, it's because of the fireworks. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. You don't hear that? I hear it. Okay. It's okay. If you can hear it, great. If not, please don't pay me any mind. I'm like a little chihuahua when the fireworks go on. I get very jumpy. I don't know why. I just do. All right. You heard the boom booms? All right. Thank you. I wasn't losing my mind. Okay. So just keep talking so you guys can't hear it. Perfect. I will do that. Promise. I will keep just talking and making it happen. All right. Anyway, I'm watching myself on actually the chat is like right here on the computer screen. So if you see me ever look off, that's what I'm doing. I'm looking at the chat. I try to keep it as close to the camera as I can, but all right. So anyway, as I mentioned a few moments ago, we had a bunch less people here. I am participating in Knit November with the American Cancer Society. So I'm going to be posting on socials just little clips, little tidbits of my progress on my knitting every single day for the month. And I was here as of the last video, so I did several rounds. Before I record tonight, I'm going to go a little further. Thank you so much, Cherry, for the gifted membership. I appreciate you. And congratulations to Cherry. So Terry, Cherry. Very nice. Love that. Congratulations, Terry. So I'm super excited to be able to partner with them because, as I mentioned, it hits home and it means a lot to me. So just watching the content would be absolutely amazing. I'm cross-posting, so you may see the same thing on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. So wherever you can catch it, thank you so much in advance for your support. Hi, Sugar. Welcome in. Thank you. Thank you. And I believe this month here is the 21st month, if I'm not mistaken, for the members. We've had memberships for 21 months as of this month. So huge thank you to all of the supporters to the channel. Linda, thank you so much for the gifted membership, which reminds me, at some point in our live stream today, I would like to gift some memberships. Okay, so I'm going to remind myself. I have a little card right here reminding me to gift some memberships. So I will do that, because any opportunity that I can give to someone to watch us would be absolutely amazing. So very, very nice. How is everyone today? What is on the hook? What are we doing? Anything fun and eventful? Tell me all the things. Talk to me. Oh, thank you so much, Tyra. I really appreciate that. Congrats to the new members. You've had fireworks all weekend too? Wow, very nice. You're making Santa hats. I love that. And Lamar, member for 16 months. Love that. On Taco Tuesday, are you still taking suggestions from the viewers? So yes, all you have to do is send an email to teamjtya@gmail.com. So it's like Team Juan the Yarn Addict, JTYA@gmail. And oh, that was my foot. So yes, just send an email with your suggestions. And I've already asked the members of the channel last week in the live stream. So if you have an idea for this coming Taco Tuesday and you want your suggestion in the jar, please make sure you send that email out. Okay. So good. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for catching me. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Man Hatta is making donation hattas. You need to start a new web. Want to make a Fifi blanket? Well, the Fifi blanket's a lot of fun to make. It's a lot of fun. Fifi, we love Fifi. I know this is backwards, but double crochets and chains. I've been talking about it for a few days now. I have other ones coming down the pike. Stay tuned. Double crochets, very nice. The one that I have on the hook right now, I'm finishing it now. It's back and forth. And I've got like a stitch sequence going back and forth. It's a lot of fun. It's not overly complicated, and it has a really nice texture to it. Very simplified, like the Fifi. I wanted to give everyone, especially beginner crocheters, an opportunity to feel accomplished. Like, I can crochet this blanket because, you know, all I need to know are double crochets and chains. You know? Thank you, Marilyn, for being in the bushes. Now the fireworks are where you're at. Very nice. I wonder, does it have anything to do with the games? Was it the World Series? Did it end tonight? Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. I'm trying to think sports, because usually when the Super Bowl is over with and the final game goes, there are fireworks then. I'm thinking World Series. I don't know. Thank you, Mandy. I appreciate that. Oh, it was last night. Okay. It's not tonight. World Series was last night. Okay. The more you know. Baseball, do they use hockey sticks? I'm kidding. The Dodgers won yesterday. Spoiler alert. Okay, very nice. Michelle, hello. Welcome in. So, yeah, I'm not really well versed with all of the things, but I do know that, like, you know, they use bats, sometimes hockey sticks. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All in good fun. Wasn't thinking about the World Series ending. Yeah, same here. I knew something was wrapping up. I couldn't figure out like what exactly it was, you know? Anyway, I wish I would have figured out like which box had what, but then again, what fun would it be? So I decided to change this up and make it like a mystery share box, because they're already packed. They're sealed. I'll show you. So they're sealed shut. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I appreciate that, Evangeline. Thank you. Amazing. But anyway, so this box here is 15 inches by 12 by 10. It's packed to the brim. And all of the things that I send out have a little pouch. Do I have it here? I'll show it to you. Whoops. I got a little too happy with the pouch. Hold on. I'm going to show you what each one has. That was totally unexpected. Hold on. I have to cut that. Give me 1 second. I want to show you this. So each box has this. It's got stickers, it's got a stitch marker, JTYA Designs, it's got all the things. So you got all of that, all right? And scissors and a notions pouch and all the things. So that, and then of course a box filled with yarn. So for those of you guys who are interested in the yarn, I'm going to do it at random. So I got I have 5 boxes in total, 4 of which are 8 pounds. Thank you so much. You love my channel. Thank you. Thank you. Do all of your boxes contain wool? It was a hodgepodge, to be perfectly honest with you. So to be on the safe side, I'm going to guess yes. The only thing that does not have wool in it is my homespun. Does homespun have wool? Let me see. 98 acrylic, 2% polyester. So the homespun wool, all acrylic. I don't want to sit here and tell you that these boxes don't have wool in it, and then you get the box and then there's wool in it. I don't want anyone to get upset about that, okay? So if you're interested in that bag of homespun, which I will show you guys again because I did show it kind of early. My apologies. It's got an entire bag of different colors of homespun. The keyword for that is homespun. So after the live is over, come back, leave a comment, use the word homespun. I don't really think it's a very popular yarn with many people, so your chances are going to be pretty high. You can try your hand at all the things, no big deal. But yeah, I made sure to keep these boxes as even as possible. So every box, the smaller ones here, are 8 pounds, 1 ounce. Okay. The 1 ounce, I'm assuming, is this. So to keep it from hitting that premium postage rate, I had to keep it under 9 pounds. So 8 pounds, 1 ounce. That being said, I do have that 12-pound box, which listen, it was the last of all the yarn that I had for October. So I just shoved it all in there the other day, sealed it up, and we're good. So how can you get a box? Very good question, Victoria. So for those of you guys who are interested, this is what you need to do. When the live is over, I need you to come back and leave a comment in the live stream, not here. When it's over, you'll see the word replay in the title of the live, okay? So once you see that, come in, leave a comment. Use the keyword. So homespun for the bag. Thank you so much, Sean. I appreciate that. Huge hugs to you. I appreciate the support. Amazing, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So these boxes here, the keyword is going to be share. Tell me what you would do with the share yarn. That's it. Just tell me what you would do with the share yarn. And then for the homespun bag, the keyword is homespun. Tell me what you would make. And I always ask that because I'm always curious at what you guys are thinking about. Like, what would you create with that yarn? Obviously, I couldn't create anything with it. I pulled it from my stash to share with you guys. So tell me what you would make. I'm very curious. I'm nosy like that. You know, I'm like, oh, you would make a shawl with that? That's a great idea. You know, so anyway, thank you so much, Esther. Thank you for the super chat. Congrats on the 100K. Thank you. I believe we are at 102. Yeah, 102. Very nice. Thank you so much, Esther. I appreciate that. Any questions about that? Oh, yes. So what else do you have to do? So you leave a comment, but all of my giveaways are subscriber appreciation giveaways. So you have to be publicly subscribed to my channel. Okay. So when I go to do my checks, if you've seen one, you've seen them all. I record my choice. Like when I go to pick with the random comment picker. So we go over to the live and then I click your picture. And then when I do that, a little box comes up and then it tells me, like, if you're a member, it tells me. If you're publicly subscribed, it tells me. And that's what I'm looking for. And, you know, keep that public for as long as you're going for my items. And then if you want to turn that back off and keep that private, you can. But if you're putting your name in the hat for my giveaways, that needs to be made public. Okay. So, yeah. Very excited about who gets that. And some of you guys have asked, well, why do you check for that? Like, why do we need to be publicly subscribed to your channel? Well, I will tell you, as I mentioned before, the story has not changed. The reason why I require that you be publicly subscribed to my channel is for two reasons. The first one is we've had winners who have claimed prizes who outright told me they do not watch my channel, that the only time that they come and participate is when I'm giving something away. And that really takes away the fairness to those who actually watch my videos and watch my content. And I want these prizes to go to people who watch the channel and support the channel by watching. I'm not requiring that anybody be a member to the channel. I only ask that you are subscribed publicly, because if you're subscribed and you watch my content, then you are the person that rightfully deserves this over someone who just chooses to not watch my channel or the videos, but yet puts your name in the hat for a prize. It's not really fair, right? So that's the first reason. And then the second reason is because it facilitates and creates a sense of community. Like I do it this way because we all, see the process. I record it all, and like it just brings us closer together. So hopefully that brings some understanding to why I require that. Okay. So I know there's channels out there that don't require any of the things, and that's okay for them. But for me, I just want to make sure that my prizes go to the people who support the channel. All right. Any other questions? Oh, thank you so much, Mark. I appreciate that. He says, congratulations on your milestone. Thank you. How do you know if you're public? So let me do this. Let me see. It doesn't show me. So you can literally go to your settings. Let me see here. Actually, there's a faster way. So when you go to leave your comment for the prizes, we can click on your picture and just tell you. If you're not subscribed, I will go in, Kim will go in, Kathy will go in, and we'll let you know, like, if you're publicly subscribed or not, if you need to know. Okay? No problem. But you can go into your settings and check. So very, very easy. Once you figure it out, it's good. You just flip a switch. I wish we were able to tell on the live streams. I guess not. I'm not sure. Hello, Samantha. Thank you so much for joining, HB. I appreciate it. So good. It surprises me that a lot of you guys, let me see. I wish I could tell right on the live stream, but it won't let me. I don't know why. I agree, Sean. And I had people who I thought watched and supported the channel, but when they outright said, they're like, listen, I don't watch you. I don't watch your content, but you have a decent giveaway there. And yeah. And they pretty much demanded it. And I said, well, you know what? Your name came up here. In all fairness, your name did come up, whether you supported me at all or not. That's neither here nor there. In all fairness, you did win. But then I said to myself, going forward, we need to fix this. This can't be a thing. Like, I can't give my hard-earned stuff to people who outright says, I don't watch you. Thank you so much, CCL. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's perfectly okay. I had this rule for months. This is nothing new. If you've been around my channel, you know that I require this. And it's a subscriber appreciation giveaway. All of them are, regardless of what it is, share box, homespun, the podcast giveaways, all of that in a nutshell is a subscriber appreciation giveaway. Okay. Hello, Colleen and Carol. Hello, Zoila. Welcome in, VK. How do you know if you won? So I do my giveaways, like I choose my winners in a separate video and I record it all. I record the process. I show you every winner. I show you how I'm able to do my checks, to be completely transparent. You see the whole process. In that video, I announce my winners, and then you have in most cases, I usually give somewhere between 48 hours to 72 hours for you to respond back with your contact information so that you can claim your prize. But I do make that announcement in a video. All right. I will never reach out to you. All announcements are public. Hi, Billy. Welcome in. Thank you so much. Hi, Charlene. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I'm tilting this way. But yes, so with that being said, there have been several prizes that were not claimed. Several. So when I do my giveaway videos, you guys have to remember, if you're putting your name in the hat for these, you got to remember to come back to check. So too often we've had people go for the prizes and never check to see that they won. And to date, no person has ever come back and said, hey, I won that thing from like 3 months ago or 2 weeks. The time has passed and all the things. So just be sure that if you're going to put your name in the hat for something, that you come back and check to make sure that your name was not called. Thank you, Barbara. I appreciate that. Look at this. This was the latest one that was not claimed. So this is going to go back in the pile as of tonight. I mentioned 2 days ago, I'm going to give it until the end of the weekend. It's Sunday night. So this is going to go back in the pile of unclaimed gifts. And some of the gifts that were unclaimed go all the way back to the 50K giveaway. The 50K celebration where we had all those giveaways. There's a big pile of unclaimed gifts. So one of these days, maybe for the 100K, I may roll them over and choose new folks, you know? So yeah, there's several. Where are we checking? So I will do a separate video and I will put like winner's announcement for share boxes. It's a whole thumbnail. Okay. And so you guys should know when I'm doing the giveaway. So let me pull up my calendar. It's Sunday the 2nd. So after Taco Tuesday. So you have 2 days to put your name in the hat for these. That should be more than enough time. So after Taco Tuesday is done airing, I will go ahead and do the video. I will do my checks and everyone should participate. If you're subscribed to my channel, you have every right to claim this yarn. All right. I would really appreciate it because what you're doing is you're helping me de-stash. You're giving me space for more yarn. And I like that for us. I want more space to be able to, you know, rotate the yarn out. So help me, help you, help us, right? I think that's how that goes. Help me, help you, help us. So any questions about that? I want to make sure that you guys and me and us, we're all on the same page. Want to make sure this goes smoothly. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome in. Huge hugs to you. Hi, Mel. Welcome in from South Africa. And I believe Robin is in the house from South Africa as well. Huge hugs to all of you guys. Thank you for being here. So we have 467 in the house. Please, if you could, I know a lot of you guys watch from TVs. Huge hugs to you guys. But if you're not on the television, if you could show some love with those thummies, I would really appreciate it. Thank you, Michelle T. I appreciate you. So let me click off of the live. I will give you guys the path. If you want to check for yourself to see like if you're publicly subscribed. So what you want to do when you log into your YouTube, you want to go to your settings. So, you know, in the upper right, you see your picture. You see a little circle with your picture in the corner. From there, you want to go all the way down. A little drop box drops. In the drop box, you will see settings. It's the little gear, right? So picture, click on your picture, go down to the gear. Once you're at the gear, click on that. Another page will open up. On that page, you are going to click on the word privacy. So the settings list will be on the left-hand side, okay? Click on privacy, and then the very first option is subscriptions. And you want the switch to be to the left. So if you go in there and you see that your switch says keep all my subscriptions private, let me see, hold on. Yeah, blue means it's turned on, white means it's off. So hopefully that helps someone. And then just make sure that, oh, it's telling me that it was saved. So make sure that your settings are saved. Any questions? Do you guys want me to recap that to you? I don't mind repeating it. I want to make sure that this is helping you. Okay. So turn the private off. Yes. All right. So just to recap, click your picture in the upper right-hand corner. The Dropbox comes on. All right. Once you have that Dropbox up there, go all the way down to your settings. It's right above the help. Click your settings, and then the new page will come up, right? On that page, to the left, you're going to see a list of options. It has account, notifications, playback and performance. You're going to go to privacy. And then once you click on privacy, in the middle of your screen, the very first option that comes up is subscriptions. You want to make sure that that is flipped. It needs to be white, not blue. Okay? Any questions? Hopefully that helps someone out there. Let me get back to the live stream. Thank you so much, Michelle W. I appreciate that. So I posted on social media. I finished Mama's blanket. I'm going to showcase that on the podcast. I thought about showing you guys today, but I kind of like to compartmentalize my, my content. So I mentioned it to you guys that Mama's very last crocheted blanket, she's no longer crocheting. She cannot see anymore. She asked me to finish the blanket for Camp Boggy Creek. It came in with some mistakes. We discussed all that. I fixed the mistakes, and the outer section of her blanket is in cerulean blue, which is this blue right here. Section about that wide. Can I pull this up? Maybe I can show you. Hold on. Give me one moment. Hold, please. I can show you the picture for those of you guys who are not in the Facebook group. I have my iPad here. If I was smart, I would have saved it to all photos. Let me go to the very last picture. Oh, please. No, of course not. I took the picture and put it right into the Facebook. I wanted to see if I'm able to pull up. I might be able to. Give me one moment. Come on. I really want you guys to see this. Oh, here it is. Okay, perfect. So here it is. So I put the border on Mama's blanket. The blue section is the section that I crocheted on there. And thank you so much. It turned out really nice, guys. The blanket was like very cattywampus. We saw that. I didn't frog out any of her work. I just did my decreases the way that I needed to do them. And then I went ahead and flattened it out. And I did one row of the modern granny, as you can see. I did the single crochet, chain 2, single crochet, and then I went back around and did the granny stitch. And then I went ahead and did my own border to it. How awesome was that? I was able to show you a picture like that without pulling the blanket out. I love that. So good. And then I think you guys have seen this. I'm not sure. You guys saw this, right? So that is my Fifi. I'm running 2 yarns together with a 9mm crochet hook. I love being able to show you these pictures like this. Stay tuned. I can show you all the things like this. I love it. And I'm working up another rhythm of resilience. Resilience. Yeah. Karen, 1 pound in orange, burgundy, and yellow. Very nice. This is so amazing. Why haven't I been doing this before? I could show you guys all the things like this. So good. Anyway, I'm getting carried away. All right. Okay, so that's so exciting. I'm going to keep the iPad charged from now on. So whenever I have to show you something, I could just pull it right up and go ding, ding, ding. There you go. So good. So I do owe a birthday song to one of our lovely viewers. And a few of you guys have reached out to me asking me, very kindly, I might add. So thank you guys so much for your kindness. I will do the birthday song before we close out at the end of our live stream. So does anyone else have a birthday? I want to make sure I clump you all together into one whole shindig. Into one situation. Happy birthday to everyone celebrating, right? Oh, so good. Let me close this. There we go. Am I tired tonight? No, I'm not tired. I'm not tired at all. I'm hungry. I have dinner cooking. So very nice. Your birthday was a couple days ago. You were under the weather then? Yes, I was, Cheryl. Yes. How about an unbirthday? I love that, Divicino. So good. You had a birthday October 21st. I was in London then. Very nice. Yes, we all have birthdays. Well, yes. Don't we all have birthdays? It's so good, right? And a very unmarried unbirthday, right? You need a Bobo? Yes, me too. I need a Bobo as well. Pen, thank you so much for gifting memberships. So nice of you. So Wendy M, Caitlin R, Yvette V, Brad M. Yay, Brad's got a membership. Let's see. You have enough tamales to share if you want some. Oh, that's so good. And Dreama Jani, all gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Which reminds me, guys, I have to gift 5 memberships as well. I promised, I mentioned. Remember that? I told you guys that I had memberships that I needed to gift. So let's go ahead and do that. We are far enough into the live stream. I keep playing with my glasses because the back part here, it's like pressing on the back of my head. I have to get these adjusted. They feel great everywhere else, but yeah. All right, so let me go ahead and do the memberships. Give me one moment. There we go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see. There we go. You guys ready? On your marks, get set, go. Who gets it? Who gets it? See, Cajun Mom was gifted one. Diane Major, Joanne Thompson, Alex Souza, Allison McDonald. Congratulations to the 5 of you guys. Welcome to the official Yarn Addicts for the month. I hope you guys are going to have a wonderful time. Okay, so let me break this down for you guys. We have Sunday Zooms and Thursday Zooms as it stands right now. One Zoom is Stitch and Chat. We talk about all kinds of things. And then on the Thursday one, we do show and tell. So you can come on and show your whips. You can show your finished objects. You can talk about any questions you have with me. And it's really nice. We can house up to 100 people. So there's still room. So feel free to come on and join if you're interested. Also, the official level Yarn Addicts, the ones who attend Zoom, are also eligible to receive a free written pattern every month on the 15th. I also design crochet items, and whether it be blankets, hats, scarves, you name it, I design all of that. So that in itself is worth the membership because I sell my patterns for equal to, sometimes more than the cost of a membership. So if you're into the patterns and things like that, it kind of pays for itself. And for the fellows, well, first of all, the officials is $4.99 a month. So my patterns I usually sell for $4.99, $5.99, so somewhere in that ballpark. So it's really nice. And then for the fellows, I believe it's $1.99 for that membership. So that actually supports the postage for all the giveaways that I do, in conjunction with what you guys send me in super chats and super stickers. So all of that is what I use for postage. So all of it works one way or another. It helps the channel, it helps me, helps you, helps us. It's all the things. So, oh, by the way, there is someone just before the live, I have to tell you guys this. Someone went in and purchased every single one of my patterns in one fell swoop. Oh my goodness. You want to talk about a shock? I went in and I said, is this really happening? Did someone really go in there and clicked every single one of my patterns and purchased? Yes, they most certainly did. And I just want to say a huge, huge thank you. I didn't get permission to announce their name publicly, so you know who you are. Thank you so much for your support. Listen, even if it's one pattern, it supports me. Even if it's one of the free ones, you're still supporting me. You know, it's not necessarily just about the money. If you're pulling one of my patterns out of Ravelry, you're showing Ravelry there's activity there. Huge, huge thank you to all of you guys that have gone on there and, you know, supported me that way. Thank you so, so much. And it means a lot to me that you guys are supporting my work for what it's worth. Thank you. And yeah, super, super nice. And if you notice, I do want to put this out there. We're approaching the end of the live. I do want to put this out there. If you're noticing, we don't have as many blue wrenches as we've had before. And I did make some adjustments on my channel. For no reason other than trying to match the amount of mods per how many people are here. So you won't see as many blue wrenches on my live streams as you were in the past. Just know that you're still being seen, you're still being supported, and a huge props to the mods that are here. And a huge thank you to the ones who formerly held wrenches for me before. I really do appreciate everything that you guys have all done for my channel. And without you guys, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. So huge thank you to all of you guys. With that, let's make sure we support our mods, the ones that are here. So Kathy and Kim, huge hugs, huge thank you for all you're doing. And a huge hugs to all the former mods who are still here supporting the channel. Okay? Just be patient. We're in transition. Now that I've crossed over the 100K line, I'm making some adjustments to my channel so that we can continue to see growth. So yes, thank you, thank you, thank you for all that. So let's go ahead and do the happy birthday song. Let's do the happy birthday song. Ready? Me. All right. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friends. Happy birthday to you. I wish you many more. I wish you many more. I wish you many more. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Happy birthday to all the wonderful birthday folks. As I said this before, disclaimer, I sing the happy birthday song with the understanding that grace is given for anything off key. It is the birthday song, you know, when we stand around the table, around the cake, we're not always in perfect pitch, but just know that the sentiment is there. I'm wishing you from my heart to your ears a happy birthday. Okay? So, oh, I can never tell, you know? Oh, so good. Love it. Anyway, yes, a huge happy birthday to all the folks. You guys have always been so supportive on my birthdays and all the things. The least I can do is be supportive on yours. Okay? Huge hearts, all the things. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel and all of that. So just a few quick reminders as we wrap up this live stream. Not yet. We're wrapping it up in a few moments. Actually, what time is it? Oh, it's not even time yet. Okay, never mind. Forget it. 7 o'clock. What am I talking about? I still have 20 minutes. I'm like, but wait. I don't want to miss a beat. You know what I mean? Yes, happy birthday to everyone celebrating a birthday. Thank you. I would also, I'm throwing something else specific for this live. I want to gift some patterns. So, I'm going to choose 3 people in the giveaway that I record for Tuesday. Okay. And let me see if I can pull it up. I'm going to show it to you guys. Hopefully I can. This is spur of the moment, totally unplanned. I do that. I don't know why I do that, but I do. I just feel like giving. All right. So, come on. It's loading. All right. So I have a 13-point star blanket pattern that I don't think is out yet. I want to know, Kim, are we able to confirm if that's out yet or not? I'm not sure. Anyway, that's the one I would like to gift. So let me just show you a picture of it. So it's called Nova Crest. It's a 13-point star blanket. All right, and it's a lot of fun. Hold on, we have a question. You have done the written patterns packet for the vibe squares that was originally spoken back. Yes. So that whole entire packet is ready. I have to get with my pattern person who I believe is on vacation right now. We're going to turn that on and put it, it's ready to go. We're just literally waiting to turn it on. Okay. So I would like, let me get back to this. So for those of you guys who are interested in this pattern, just to full disclosure, this was a pattern that the members of my channel already received. They already have this. A lot of them have already worked up this blanket. So for those of you guys who are not members to the channel, or maybe you're new and you came in after this was released, I would like to share this with you guys. And the keyword is star. So if you're interested in this blanket, leave a comment, word star. Okay, you would like the star blanket pattern. Easy enough, right? So 13 points and there's texture. It's not a flat blanket. We have a multiple of different stitches. I know you can't really see it. Let me see if I can pull up the picture. So I don't know if you can see, there is texture in that blanket there. Okay. So for those of you guys who have the pattern, you can see they're mentioning it. So it's very fun. Everyone who's made it loves it. And I want 3 people. So I'm going to pull 3 people. Make sure that you come in after the live is over. Leave a comment. Use the word star. And I will draw up for those as well. Mental note 1. Don't forget, this is the pattern. But yes, leave the comments in the replay. Right. Absolutely. Thank you so much for that, Kim. Also, again, I know you guys have already heard this from me once or twice, but we have the boxes. The keyword is share. Tell me what you would make with the share yarn. Make sure the word share is in there. And then we have a bag of homespun yarn. If you're interested in the homespun, the keyword is homespun. Tell me what you would make. All right. And again, this is the live stream that I'm pulling the comments out of. So make sure that you're leaving those comments, guys. And then make sure that you come back to check on the replay video where I announced the winners. Make sure you check that video to see if you actually won or not. We have a handful. So we have 3 3 patterns. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes and 1 bag of yarn. Altogether, it's 55 pounds of yarn going out this month for October and 3 patterns. That's a lot of yarn. Can you please revisit the homespun yarn? Yes. This entire bag is homespun yarn, okay? All of this, I took my stash and split it in half. 1 for you, 1 for me, all the things. So I want one lucky person to receive 10 pounds of homespun yarn. And there's a lot in here, okay? So we have all kinds of homespun yarn in here, all right? Suggested hook size for this is a 6.5 US letter K crochet hook, and I've got just about every color under the sun in here, all right? Every color. So we have full skeins, we have half skeins, we have all the skeins. All right, and a lot of this is vintage. A lot of the colorways have been discontinued. You are getting the full run of the gambit. You are getting all the things, okay? Whoopsie. You're also getting boucle yarn. So there's a bunch of line brand boucle. And then, okay, you're getting all of that. Again, random colors all in here. And the first thing that came to my mind is, let's match up the colors and make a really nice ripple blanket or chevron blanket featuring like the various colorways. Do sections of like the colors. We have more homespun in this bag here. And boucle in a cherry red. All this is the same yarn. And then last but not least, there's this. So if you want to try your hand in this, everyone, please, if you're interested in the homespun yarn, if you think you can make something nice with it, please come on in and do all the things. Use the keyword homespun. Brad, thank you so much for the gifted membership, and congratulations to the 5 members. We have Yarn Geek. Wait a minute, Yarn Geek is subscribed to my channel? I didn't know that. That's so cool. I'm gonna have to reach out to her. She's now a member of my channel. You guys know who that is? That's amazing. Am I fangirling right now? Thank you. I love that. Guys, I didn't know Ginger was subscribed to my channel. I love that. I'm going to have to reach out to her now. Thank you, Brad. I appreciate that. Ginger is her name. Yarn Geek is the channel. And yeah, very nice. She's another yarn addict with all the yarn too. Yes, very nice. Okay, so that was the recap on the homespun yarn. Keyword homespun, guys. If you want it, it's yours. Be publicly subscribed to the channel. Again, make sure it's turned on when I go to do my drawing. And then if you want to turn it back off, make your account private, by all means do that. But I need to verify that you're subscribed to the channel, because all of these are subscriber appreciation giveaways, okay? I keep taking these off because the back part right here, see, it's not leaned in by much, but it's enough to really dig into the back of my ear here. Not that you needed to know that, but oh, very, very good. Did I check on Penny? Yes, I did. Thank you guys for reminding me. I did check on Penny. I do have to tell you there is an update. So Penny lives alone. Her kids come and visit her, but she lives all by herself. I thought there was someone else in there, but no, she's all alone. And, you know, she's got her, she crochets, she knits. I didn't know she was all into it like that. But yeah, she's got her whole little nest area, her recliner, her table, her little craft cart. She's a lot neater than me, and she doesn't have an extensive yarn stash, but, you know, she and I got to talking. She invited me into the house. She, you know, poured me some iced tea, old-fashioned iced tea, no sugar. Very, very nice. And she said to me, she was like, I was wondering how long it was going to be before you actually came over here and asked and did a wellness check on me. I'm like, I felt offended. Like, I'm like, was I supposed to do that before to myself, you know? I'm like, did I do something wrong? And she was like, well, you know, it's just that I'm always concerned about everyone else, but no one's concerned about me. I'm like, well, I'm concerned about you. And she's like, yes, Juan, and that's why you're a sweetheart, but you should have done this ages ago. She was like, we're neighbors. You should always check on your neighbors. And, she's like, I am a woman of a particular age, and if you don't see or hear from me, come knock on the door and check on me. I'm like, okay. I will check regularly if I don't see you. She was like, you better. Oh my goodness. Crafty asks, is the star pattern easy? I think everything is easy. It really is. Just take it one step at a time. She is elderly. She's a senior citizen. She is. She's a very mobile senior citizen, which makes me very happy. She's very active. Yes, she knows how to play at the heartstrings. I can tell she's had some experience. There can be more than one comment. Yes, I do allow duplicate comments. It's absolutely okay. Just to make sure that your name is in the hat. If you feel that you need to have more than one comment in there, by all means, go ahead. So very excited about that. But yes, so we sat down, we were talking, and I asked her, I said, are you okay? How is your health? And I told her, I was like, I'm not asking, as a healthcare professional, I'm asking as a neighbor. How are you? How is your health? How are you feeling? And she, was telling me how she was going through a really rough patch there where she had a really bad cold and she didn't think she was going to be able to get through it. Her daughter came over, made sure that, she was taking her medication and made sure that, she was cared for and all the things. But her daughter wasn't, willing to like stay with her and sit and like be with her, I guess. I don't know. She made a whole thing of that. And I said, well, if you're ever looking for company, just let me know. And she's like, well, how am I supposed to let you know? I said, well, you're always out and about. You're always walking around. By all means, just cut through the grass and come knock on the door. I said, but you know what? Here, better yet, here is my phone number. I don't know if I should have done that now that I think about that, but I gave her my phone number and I told her to text me. So I showed her how to do the texting. And so, yeah, I have her texting me if she has a 911 or if she needs me for anything, I can run over and all the things. So I don't know if I should have given her well, now I feel better. I feel better because if she's got a 911, I'm literally right next door. I could probably get to her faster than anybody else. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Yeah. I know she's very like, I don't want to say intrusive because that's not what it really is, but she's very keen on all the things, I just want to make sure that if anything should happen, it's not on my conscience that I didn't do everything that I could as a neighbor, So, and plus with her being a senior, she lives by herself. Her daughter doesn't live with her, and her house is not tiny by any stretch of the imagination. So like if something were to really go down, I want to be able to help, Curious and inquisitive. Yes, she's observant. All the correct words. Those are all the right words, right? Yeah. One, she is from a different generation. She is. She really is. And yeah, what I'm probably going to do in the coming weeks, I'm going to say, listen, do you have an emergency key? Or, do you have an emergency spot? How can I get to you if you fall or if something happens and you need me? So if you text me and something happens, how am I getting to you if you can't get to the door? So I may actually talk to her daughter about that as well, just so that there's some sort of an emergency 911 kind of a thing where I can help her in a moment of need. Next, she's going to give you a key. Yeah, I'm going to actually ask for it. Instead of waiting for her to give it to me, I'm going to ask her. So that way I have it, but I won't give her my key. I'm not going to give her my key. We're good here. There's more than one person. It's me and Ma in the house. We're good. If I give her my key, I'm going to wake up in the morning and she's going to be in my kitchen cooking. I don't need that. Oh, can you imagine? I can't imagine. I've saved my whole life to buy this house and to give my key to my neighbor to then have the neighbor come in and cook me breakfast and coffee and all the things. And good morning, Juan. How are you? Yeah, I can't have that. Right? I mean, it would be nice to have someone make breakfast for me, but I'm the one who cooks, so we're good. So hi Sky, welcome in. We love Miss Penny. Yes, Miss Penny is very nice, and I did speak to her about coming on the channel. She, like Julia mentioned, she's from a different generation. She watches, but she doesn't want to be in front of the camera. She is very uneasy about that. So yeah, she's not able to come on. But maybe later on, I could try and talk to her to coming on. You know, like my mom, I had to coax her and like tell her it was going to be okay, and then eventually Mom came on. So it's a no right now, but in the future it may change. And then I just don't want it to turn into the Penny Show. Can you imagine coming to see Juan the Yarn Addict and Penny, and then sitting here and let Penny do all the things? It'd be so funny. Yeah, listen, I would love for you guys to meet her. It's just that I don't think I'd get a word in edgewise. I'd have to say, hey, Miss Penny, I'm the host here. Oh, that's so nice. Penny's advice hour, right? I would really like that for you guys. But someday down the line, right? We will get there for sure. So before we wrap up, guys, do we have any questions about any of the giveaways? Are we good? I do want to let you guys know that for the international viewers and for those who happen to be awake, I have an early morning wake up with me in several hours. So I go on early Monday morning to give us a head start for the week. And then we've got members only Monday. So if you're a member of the channel, we got a live tomorrow and then Taco Tuesday. So that's just what's coming up within the next couple of days. So yes, thank you so much, Amber. I appreciate you. Huge hugs to you. So I think you guys should be good. You guys kind of know what's coming up in the next 24 to 48 hours. If you have any questions, reach out, please. So teamjtya@gmail.com, and we'll be more than happy to help you. All right. So have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday night, what's left of it. And for some of you guys, it's already Monday morning. Have a wonderful time, and I shall see you guys on the next one. Okay. Huge hugs. Have a good one. Bye.